Okay, I'm back. And I've been running some Arcane Library to get some more accessories and build up my mana a bit more. Because, as you know from last episode, I spent all my mana on that free-range chicken and wasn't able to upgrade the chicken baller, which is kind of important, and the DPS gear, or tower booster gear. So I've recouped a bit of my mana from farming accessories, farmed a couple of upgrades for my characters in those accessories. So here we go. EV, I believe I got both of these upgrade. These are both upgrades since last time. I also got these two fusion rifts. I'm not sure if I mentioned or showed these off previously. So we're looking really nice on the EV now. Adept, I think, yeah, I got this. And the glasses are still the same. Looking pretty good. Initiate, I don't think I got an upgrade. Oh, this hat must be an upgrade, I guess, because I have 100 more range. Nothing on Jester. I believe both of these are an upgrade, or new. So looking pretty good there. And I believe both of these are also new as well. And of course, the Traptress will stay neglected. Okay, but now I have some mana. I have a little bit of mana we can use on upgrading this chicken baller. And, oh, here's something I should mention. I got this genie. Unfortunately, it has a negative AB1, so not great. I think I just have to use this one, even though it has such a negative. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna put it on. Still almost 3k AB2, which is, or AB1, I mean. And that extra hero damage is gonna help with mana swirling. Right. Oh, it actually leveled me up. Right. Let's upgrade this chicken baller. So we're gonna max projectile speed. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna max projectile speed. And then start upgrading range damage and number of projectiles. Is it cap at 4? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, so how much are we hitting for? Very little. I think I'm just going to dump everything in base damage. I can't really afford to put points into hero AB1. Okay, that's hitting for 4k. I don't know what the amount you actually want is. Let's just see. Get it up to like 10k. I'm just gonna test this out real quick. Let's see, where can we... Moonbase on the first wave, sure. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. We're definitely able to swirl off that. And that's without any upgrades into the genie as well. I mean, by looking at that, I think we just don't upgrade this genie because it's not really worth using in the long term. Let's see, what does the one on my Jester look like? No AB. I mean, this is better, I guess, just because it has no negative. I'd rather keep that on my Jester, though. Alright, now let's use this remaining mana to upgrade this gear. Oh, wait. Some of it is upgraded already. Whoops. So we will be getting capped resistance, or not capped resistance, but we will be getting... I wonder if I have better gloves. Probably. I don't think I have any armor right now. I think I just picked these because they had so many upgrades. Which is fine. I mean, it has high tower boost, so not a bad pair for sure. Okay, 80 resistances on Nightmare. That is good enough with 2k HP. Good enough for what we're going to be doing anyway. Alright, we have our tower booster online. Which now means we can start farming the Tinkerer's Lab on Nightmare Hardcore for the whole run this time. And the idea with this is that we're going to get a lot of XP. And we're going to get the staff we need for our upgrader Adept. And we can also get the blaster rifles for our EV and our Huntress. They have a movement speed multiplier on, which is going to be really nice. They also roll mythical pretty often with like capped 400 in every stat. Not every stat, but like it's pretty often that you'll get a mythical one with 400 in a bunch of stats, which is what we'll be looking to upgrade into. I believe it now has, because it used to be... Did it used to be random? I don't remember how it used to reward you items, but I think it rewards you items based on what class you're on now. So that means that we'll have to be on the last wave as all Huntresses or all Apprentices. And luckily I have pre-made a bunch of characters I can just add in for those specific rewards. Right. I think we're ready. Looking good on the Adept now. Let's see. Just want to make sure I... Oh yeah, I have a bunch of stuff kept. Don't think any of this is worth looking at. Pristine. Who's in Pristine? Oh, that's Hermit. Well, we're not high enough level for that anyway. We are using Pristine gloves on her chain set. Any of this upgrade? Chain hood? No. This chest? No. Okay. Right. Now, I do have a build for this, so I will be going off of my own build. That'll be linked in the description, of course. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Okay. Should have probably added in the characters I wanted to level before starting. Oh well. This map gives you a lot of XP and, well, those items I previously mentioned. It also rewards you a monk weapon now as well, which could be nice to farm a upgrade to our initiate weapon as a, you know, a tower weapon, as it's not a ranged DPS monk weapon. It's melee. Sorry, I just had to pause there for a second. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. I think it's called the Tinker's Pride is the monk weapon from here. And it is not good for range damage. Right, let's see. I believe this is a 2D fizz beam right here. Let me do a 5D buff beam, interesting, with a reflect beam. And then we do a fizz beam over here. 4DU. Then we do a fizz beam here. We can make this 2DU max length. And then we put the buff beam through it into the auras. Then it doesn't matter where the buff beam is here. Right. Now I'm going to equip... I guess I'll have to equip this genie for the first wave to get our towers built. And it looks like that's all the physical towers down. So we're going to do 1 DST and... oh no, 4 DSTs. Get that buff beam upgraded, and we're looking pretty good. Now, just by looking at this, I'm thinking this wall can probably be removed entirely and replaced with minions. But we'll just use this for now. Right, we're going to place a spider minion right here. Some spiders up here. One back here on the stairs. Maybe a bit more like that so it can reach the fizz beam there. And we're going to place one right here. And then the last two, we're going to put one here and one here. And one here by the looks of it. So I'm going to switch to my Jester. Oh, first of all, I'm going to put that Fishner ball back on. I'm going to switch to my Jester and add in my Tower Booster. And this is where, if you're holding down a button on your split screen, you can keep it held down and then switch to your main, and your split will keep firing. So my god, this is loud. Did my volume change again? No, it didn't. So this is how we can get our Jester to just, or our Tower Booster to just continually keep getting mana. Also that Jin is annoying. Whoops. Okay. Hey, I mean, I got him to move, I guess. Died instantly anyway. So I'm just going to go around upgrading all the buff beams, and then go back to the LTs. I don't appear to be oh, there we go. Doesn't seem like that spider is targeting the ogre that gets caught on that 2D wall there, so I think I'm gonna change the positioning of it so it can get either line of sight or... I highly doubt it's out of range, because I have 2k range on my summoner. I think it's just not close enough. Put it more like that, probably. I should probably upgrade this buff beam here as well. The one our LTs are on. Now the nice thing about having your... I don't know exactly how much range you need, but when you stand sort of in this area, you can get these auras as well. So because there's a spawn right underneath there, it's going to drain the lifespan of those auras quite a lot, especially since there's an ensnare there. But if your tower booster is close enough, you just keep healing them, so it's not a problem. Right, I think I'm gonna make my way over here and see if that spider is doing its job. No, it still appears to be AFK. That's interesting. Looks like I'm gonna have to reposition it again. Let's get it right up close then. Or right in front. So this... I mean, what is my range on my summoner? Yeah, 2k. I definitely could be doing this with more characters in, but I'm just doing a first run through of it like this. See how it goes. Ah, yeah, okay. He webbed it now. Yeah, okay, so that's the better positioning. I believe this aura as well here is getting boosted. Yeah. So all three auras, if you have higher boost, you could probably get... No, looking at it, it'd be pretty hard to get this aura as well. You need a combination of, like, more aura range and more... Oh, I'm not boosting anymore. I'll just wheel. Need, like, more aura range and tower boost, probably, to reach that one as well. As you can see, upgrading anything other than the buff beams is completely optional. Being able to utilize tower boost trivializes a lot of things. Am I not upgrading anymore? Wait, oh. I was so confused why I don't see the icon above the, you know, the tower boost icon. It's because I have, what's it called? I have like my visuals slightly turned down on my particle details. I have reduced particles in my in the files, so that's why it's not showing up. So as you can see here, even with tower boost not on, it's not a problem. We can afford to drop it. And we're getting a ton of XP. So the idea is I'm going to run this map a lot at this point. I'm not going to really leave this map until I have at least 2 or 3 characters in the high 90s, probably 93, so they can equip, you know, the alt 93s. And I'll have gotten a you know, some good builder upgrade or builder weapon upgrades. But yeah, mainly the levels. And once I have the levels, then we'll move on to probably just more Lost Quest maps. Depends. If my stats if it is required for my stats to be a little bit higher for some of the campaign maps I want to run, then we will do more survivals. We might do a couple more runs of King's Game or something. Try and get lucky. If not, I'll be like, just from doing this will give me more than enough mana to upgrade my DPS gear, upgrade that free range chicken. We'll see what the state of our... I should add characters for the last wave, definitely. Let's add our Adept. And our monk, Initiate, sure. And as you can see, the runs here are very quick. What was I saying? I completely lost track of what I was talking about. Something about running survival for armor. Yeah, that's the thing, because this map rewards every weapon reward. It should be a decent map at this point in the game to upgrade all of your tower weapons with. Let's see, tower boost is still on. So my plan is to run this map a lot. Like I said, get all our levels in the high 90s. Well, not all of, probably just the main heroes, you know, Adept, Tower Booster, DPS Monk, Initiate, and Jester. Well, Jester will get it by accident, just because I'm going to be active, as well as Tower Booster. So the 2 characters I'll have in, Initiate and Adept. Probably switch between Initiate, Adept, and DPS Monk, and oh yeah, I have the Upgrader Adept as well. She'll also get a lot of passive XP just because I'll be using her once we get a Proto Staff. And another Genie. Yeah, there we go. That went pretty smooth. Took a tiny bit of core damage, but that wasn't a problem. And it seems like we got random rewards, so... Looks like it's not class specific. Pretty good time there. Okay, so let's see. Wow, we got our first Alt++ weapon. And it's a sword. Well, that's absolute garbage. Ah, here's our Tinkerer's Pride. And yeah, I do believe that's a upgrade. If I can use it. Yeah. That would be an upgrade. Let's see, there's another one. This one is Supreme. And it's not good enough to keep anyway. Got an Alt Blaster Rifle. That's a DPS Blaster Rifle though. I'm not interested. I will keep it anyway. Ah, I see. So, does it give you a set of rewards based on your class and then another set of random rewards? Because we got 4 blaster rifles, 2 Tinkerer's Perfections, 3 Tinkerer's... Oh no, 1 Tinkerer's Perfection. That was from the Jester. Tinkerer's Pride from the Monk. And Tinkerer's Pride from the Initiate. And a High Protostaff from our Adept. I see. So maybe... I have no idea. I'm guessing that the blaster rifles we got were... Oh, here's what I'm talking about, by the way. About the blaster rifles having 400 in a bunch of stats. That's an upgrade right there. Sadly, this one is not. Negative hero damage, tower damage is not what we want. Ah, this one. Very nice. Already, but we got 2 upgrades for our EV. And I don't believe there's anything else in here that I care about. The Proto Staff was, yeah, not good. So we'll sell all. This will be a future upgrade unless we get a better one. And we can equip those to blaster rifles. Almost 4K on our EV now. That's really nice. EV is usually the first 4K hero you get just because of 2 weapons. And let's see. I wasn't using a better staff on my EV, was I? I mean... Nah. Yeah, okay. Let's... I mean, let's test it actually. I'm curious. Maybe it's super obvious and that's like obviously better, but... Let's test it out. .9 damage per second. 51. Yeah, okay, it's not better. Right. So, a few things to mention. Probably not going to see a video for a while. Mainly because I plan on running this a lot. So, it'll take me a while to complete what I want to do here. Like, possibly we'll see. I'll stream some of this grind on Twitch. I'll leave my Twitch in the description. So you can check that out. If I decide to do that, I have no idea if I will or not. But I'll just put that out there anyway. And yeah, that's the plan. And after all of that is done, we should be good to go and just start pumping out completions on Lost Quest maps. We'll start with the ones that don't have bosses, obviously. We'll start with Buccaneer Bay. Already got Dread Dungeon in the books. Already got Arcane Library done. Pirate Invasion, we'll leave that for a bit later. Coastal Bazaar is another one to have sooner rather than later, because you can get you can farm genies on the survival. This also doesn't have a boss. Ember Mount Volcano we'll be leaving for a while. Same with Flames of Rebirth. Temple of Water is another map that doesn't have a boss, so that'll probably get completed. You know, I can see myself doing, you know, Buccaneer Bay, Coastal Bazaar, Temple of Water, all in succession. Let's see, what else do we have here? Tomb of Etheria, this is another map I want to gain access to pretty quickly. And then the map that has a boss that I'm most interested in completing, you know, like Infested Ruins, Omenak, Magus, Wintermire, these maps that all have fairly difficult bosses. I'm most interested in... where is it? Spooktacular Bay. Out of all the maps that have bosses, this is going to be the highest priority to complete, because the survival on this map is ridiculously good. It's a very easy survival, especially compared to the rest. And it has some really nice pets on it. If we can complete the full survival, we'll get a pirate skeleton on a treadmill that can have 800s in the tower stats, and it has a 1.3 movement speed multiplier, I believe. So it does require level 100, but like I said, I'm going to be doing a ton of tinks and definitely going to get at least 2 builders to level 100. So we'll be able to access that builder pet from the last wave. And it has the Little Wizard, which is an extremely good DPS pet, and the Eyeball pet, which is going to give us an easy clear on Lover's Paradise. We can easily cheese this map with 2 Eyeball pets, and you can just stand under the bridge and kill the Cupids. So yeah. But like I said, probably not going to see a video for a while because of how much I'm going to grind Tinkerer's Lab. But yeah, that's going to be it.